Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newfound Regional High School here in Bristol, New Hampshire. It's been a difficult year with the COVID-19 pandemic, but positive news here today as we get set for the first ever Newfound Regional High School Bears girls soccer varsity game. They are set to kick off. Hello everyone, Dan Salzer here on the Granite State Sports Network. Ready to start this 2020 season a little bit late. Bears in their home green going right to left across your screen as the kickoff is underway. So they take on the Belmont Red Raiders in their road whites going left to right here. Again, beautiful day as we launch a new era for Granite State Sports Network, partnership with Blue Frame Technology. Already working around midfield. Again, pandemic postponed the start of the 2020 calendar across all sports here, not only in the state, but around the country. Talking with athletic director Alex Sobolov, who's just telling me girls were just ready to play today. Waited so long for this first ever game, and expect that energy to play a part here early on in this one. Come out strong against a good Belmont team and want to show off to the fans here at home. Bears working it up near side. Okay, both teams just trying to get comfortable at the moment. Red Raiders going to try to work through the middle with Sierra Burke, the junior. Pushed out right side with Becca Dillon for a Newfound, and they'll go out for a throw in. In addition to this game, we'll be bringing you 15 others for Newfound on the Granite State Sports Network, of course, across the fall season. New partnership with this great school here in Bristol, New Hampshire. So we look to grow and expand the coverage of the Lakes region and North Country. And a lot of great talent in the Division III, Division IV levels. Looks like a handball there on Belmont on the far side of the field, so a free kick coming to the Bears. Amy Smith at the helm. The varsity team here for Newfound. This one sent over the top. A Keller, and it's into the easy hands there waiting in net. Wind breezing pretty strong here today, going right to left across your screen. Stolen away by Carlson, looking for some help. Trying to leave it off. This one's pushed out of bounds. Apologize for the wind noise at the moment. So throw in near side for the Bears. Looking over the top, down the line is Brawley. This one lifted towards goal and an easy stop for the Red Raiders. So good attack here the last couple of minutes for Newfound. Back line. McKellar. Here's the footsteps, plays it nicely forward. Carlson, under pressure, has it knocked off her foot. Belmont will play it near side and out at midfield. Just underway, 36:30 to go here in the first half, scoreless. And this inaugural game for girls soccer here in Newfound. Pushed far side. Stolen away by the Red Raiders. Back in the center circle. Again, both teams looking for shape. As this one's over the touchline and out for a goal kick. Subs early on here. Darcy Stone will be subbed off for the Red Raiders. Jed Edgren will check in on the right side. Stolen away by the Bears. 50-50 ball at midfield. Deflected inside the 18. Belmont trying to clear it away from pressure, and they'll do so nicely. And it'll be bounced out of bounds off the body there of Edgren. Quick throw towards the 18 again, through everyone, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Attack here on the right side off the restart. Good passing in the middle. Fleming looking for an option on the give and go with Bork, and it's Bjork there, and it's out the other side. Both teams playing that standard 4-4-2. Raiders getting a little bit more of those midfielders up in the attack, trying to put pressure on the back four for the Bears to start this game. They haven't really had any chances in on goal yet. Battle far side. Good step in late by Becca Dillon to knock it out of bounds. And we'll have more subs coming in on the far side of the field for the Red Raiders. .50-50 ball in midfield. This one played high into the sky. That's hard to see with the sun. Newfound had possession momentarily. Belmont working up the left wing, just out of reach. Looking for Rodriguez. It's over her foot and out of play. So again, you see that intensity from the beginning. Both teams just wanting to get off on a strong foot to start this delayed season, kind of settling in here nicely. Belmont near the center circle. Poor pass, stolen away. Pushed far side. Bauer just couldn't control it. Lobbed over the top. Chance on the right side. Cut back. Edgren, first substitute of the game, still working hard, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Good pressure on the near side. Good battle. Watch out for that one the rest of the first half as she was going up against Huckins. Emily Huckins, the sophomore from Newfound. 32-35 remaining. First half still scoreless. Getting ready for the goal kick. Again, not only has Granite State Sport Network partnered with Newfound to bring unprecedented coverage here in Bristol for the fall and onwards, also partnered with Mascoma. Their volleyball match for JV and varsity today will be up there tomorrow morning for their first ever girls varsity soccer game as they take on Stevens High School. We talked about our partnership now with Blue Frame Technology and our new web streaming portal. Check out granitestatesn.com for all the news, notes, and information you need on upcoming games and news around the Granite State. This one's out of bounds and a throw in here for the Red Raiders on the near sideline. Deanna Bork trying to throw it forward. This one played back to her, lobs over the top. Beautiful one. The wind shifting from behind the camera across the field. Up top, play on here for Fleming, and on goal, and a great defensive stop last second. McKellar gets the foot in there to force the corner kick of a sure chance in on goal. Beautiful effort. Lexi Bassett, this junior, was set up well in goal for the Bears, but luckily didn't have to be forced to make a tremendous save on that one. So first corner kick of the game. Delivered in front post towards the 6, loose ball, still loose, and it finds the back of the net. And it puts Belmont on the board first. A lot of bodies inside. Couldn't see who it was from our angle up here at the top of the bleachers, but nevertheless, a 1-0 Red Raiders lead with 30 minutes to go, 30-22 and counting here in the first half. Appears it was Emma Winslow, the sophomore, number 17, picking up the goal. We'll confirm that at halftime with a book down on the field. So she'll pick up her first of the season, and we're back underway, and momentum swing in favor of Belmont at the moment. Good stop by the Bears, played up right side and out of bounds. Still battled on the far sideline. Wind picking up once again. Swirling around the field here in Bristol. Good crowd here today with the restrictions in place. Knocked towards the middle of the field. Here come the Red Raiders again. Chipped over the top and just wide of the post. I'm going to say it is a goal kick. Bassett was there to cover but didn't touch it. Out of bounds near side. Edgren with a throw-in. Fleming trying to feed this one through for her attackers. It's cut off by the Bears out to the far side. Good defensive effort from Becca Dillon. Big headwind here for the Raiders on the attack. Tied up in the corner. That one looks like it deflected off of a hand. Play on, says the officials, and it will go out for a goal kick. They're going to confer with each other. They're going to turn it to a corner kick now instead. Confusion down on the field, but it will be Belmont possession here in their second corner kick of the game, and they scored off the last one a few minutes ago. Up top of the 18 this time, headed away by the Bears. Good work by McKellar up top. It's been everywhere in the first half so far for Newfound. 50-50 ball. Hall steals it down, plays it through traffic. Foot race on. Cochran trying to chase it down. Keeps it alive along the end line, and it's out of pressure. You see Newfound kind of doing well, dropping back in defensively, packing it into the middle field, forcing Belmont out towards the wings as much as possible. You don't want to give up that easy lane through the middle. Stoppage here as a substitution comes in. Third one of the game for Belmont. Gerberg will sub out. Gabby Day, the senior, checking in for the first time. Thrown towards the corner, up and over everyone. Sierra Bork was the target. He'll go out for a goal kick. 26-20 remaining here in the first half. Belmont leading 1-0. Short kick, stolen away by the Red Raiders. Tack on in the middle, good defensive stop once again by McKellar. Played up the far touchline and out of bounds. See Newfound dropping all 11 behind half field. Trying to stop these passing lanes through the middle. They're going to work out right side. Played up. Tapped back into pressure. Keller on the hop. Plays it towards the wing. 50-50 ball. Referee says play on. Belmont trying to go over the top. Avery under pressure. Battle of the ones on the far side of the field. Kept alive by Dillon momentarily. Red Raiders trying to throw it through traffic. Nearly gets it through at the top of the 18. Shot takes a deflection off a Bear's body to the near side. Good defensive battle here for Newfound, and it finds its way out of bounds. Good stops by the back four for the Bears. Near side corner. Fleming trying to flow one in. This one's headed away. Brawley can't get it deep though. Caught her by surprise on the header too. Good step up by Newfound. Trying to play it into space, and it's going to roll out of bounds, but an attack on there for Newfound. That's how you got to counter with a team that has a lot of speed in Belmont. You wait for them to get deep, you get that counter, you play it over the top, and you get numbers forward. Looks like that's kind of the game plan for Newfound head coach Amy Smith here, the inaugural game for the Bears. Batted around. They're going to say it's off of Belmont, and the Bears throwing just off to our left. Again, win primarily to the back of Newfound here in the first half. It's like it kind of gets some plays over the top and get weak side runners chasing in like they did in the first 5 minutes and a couple of chances inside the 18. And get something going here and try to tie things up before the break. Still plenty of time in the first half, 23-24 to go. Fleming trying to feed a target, and Deanna Bork couldn't settle it down. It's out towards midfield. Burke missed her intended target. Tap forward to Fleming. And a whistle, and offside of the Red Raiders. So first offside call of the new season. Again, a new format for the NHIAA in all sports competing this fall due to the COVID-19 pandemic. An open tournament in each division. Again, more information will come over the next few weeks of how that will be situated. Check out NHIAA.org for up-to-date information on any pandemic changes, scheduling changes, and news about the upcoming postseason tournaments. Good shield on the near side. Played forward. Raiders trying to get a shot from distance, and it just misses wide. Glidden with the opportunity, number 7, spinning away. You get a little tripped up there on the ankle. Bothered her a little bit on that play. First subs of the game for Newfound here. So you see that strength and conditioning already showing strongly for Newfound. Kieran Murphy checking in on the near side in front of us. Didn't see the other sub for them. Murphy wearing number 26, playing the midfield on the left side. 50-50 ball. Izzy Brawley able to win possession and play that up, but it goes out of bounds at midfield. Throw in, headed straight up. 50-50 ball again. No pressure as the Bears come down with possession. Heavy touch, though. McKellar couldn't control it cleanly. Again, a little rough surface. Ground Screw doing well, getting the field ready for this season. Loose ball in midfield. Bears trying to swing it around to the near side. Glidden trying to play it forward. It was Fleming before number 7 for Red Raiders. My apologies on the notes. This one goes out of bounds, and a Belmont throw-in just off to our left. Murphy with a good shield, winning possession, throws into the space. Great idea for her, one-touch effort. Lou couldn't control it cleanly, but a good opportunity. Great setup from Kira Murphy, the freshman. And a whistle here. And a little push foul called on Belmont. Not a lot of whistles here in the first half. That's what you want to see. Especially you don't know how it's going to be. First game of the season. Not able to scrimmage, really. Having to work through the protocols. Both teams looking like mid-season form here on day one. Gathered up by the Red Raiders, trying to push it to the near side. Numbers trying to get forward, but Newfound, you already see 5 back. 2 on 5, really. Huckins defending, it's going to go for a goal kick as she shields it nicely. But that's what's instilled with this Bears team. We've seen it time and time again here in the first half. As soon as it's a turnover, they're dropping straight back into the middle. And they had 5 behind the ball, and it made it very difficult for Belmont to get numbers forward or get anything really dangerous inside the 18. Back underway on the goal kick. Bears with possession. Good shield work in the middle. Autumn Brawley trying to play it to Murphy. It's cut off by the Red Raiders. Tic-tac-toe passing in the middle. Big collision. And we're going to call and foul here on Belmont. So good step in late. Huckins there to win possession back. That foul's on Rebecca Fleming. Just getting that arm up a little too high with the contact, trying to protect herself. Short kick. Keller looking for an option up top. Miscommunication of the Bears. Good defensive stop, though, in the middle. Tap to the near side. Fleming pushes it to the corner. No pressure on her. Can she keep it in bounds? She does. Inside the 18, but again, Newfound swarming inside and clear it away. Tack right back on for Belmont. Good contact and pressure by the Bears. No intimidation. Autumn Brawley doing well. Loose ball knocked around. It's going to be off the Red Raiders and out for a Bears throw-in. Toss down the line. Good step up. Now you're seeing Newfound get comfortable here. Again, came out with that intensity, wanting to play. Got caught on their heels a little bit. Gave up a goal on the corner kick. This match on the inside of who is marking who. But they've really settled in here. Not a lot of pressure in on goal of Belmont. Need to take advantage of the sun situation. But they're doing well. They're stepping up. They're not overcommitting defensively. Now how can Belmont counterattack this? They see the step. Can they pull it back into the inside, open up a couple of more lanes, and try to get Newfound off balance on the backside? So the chess match now really starting to shape up here towards the end of the first half. Juggled forward. Fleming trying to find a target up top there in Winslow. Correction, that's not Winslow. My apologies. Trying to see the numbers here. Oh, it is Winslow. There we go. Number 17 as it just rolls over the touchline and out for a throw-in. Hacked forward. Bork tries to settle it down. Keller looking for the right side attack through to the defensive line. It's cut off by Courtney Burke. Burke under pressure. and sees it out of bounds. So now, final third of the field for Newfound. Trying to tie this game up. It's 1-0 Belmont. Scored 10 minutes into the game. But it's really been back and forth in the middle of the field since. Played over the top. McKellar looking for an option. Still, I couldn't control it. It's thrown away by the Bears. They'll have it in midfield. Try to chip it over the top. It's Glidden. It's off of Murphy and out of bounds. But she was set up in that passing lane nicely. Belmont trying to play quickly up the line. Keller. Quickly under pressure. Belmont recognizing she's a strong midfield player with that stopper role. 1-on-2. And Borg couldn't control it cleanly. And just took an extra bounce on the turf over her foot. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. 2 subs coming in for Belmont. Zarkak will take the goal kick here for the Bears. Short kick. Keller gonna just chip it over the top. Try to send some runners, looking for a 50-50. Glidden nearly got there in time. One touch effort by Brawley. Trying to again use that gust of wind to her advantage. Keller times it perfectly along that 50-50 ball on the turf. Murphy under pressure, spinning away from pressure. Works it up the line. Will it stay in? Good work by the freshman. To the delight of the fans on the near side of the field just below us. Hawkins looking for help. Murphy looks for the square pass. It's stolen away by Belmont. Played over the top, 2-on-2 the other way. Sierra Bork right side, has options in the middle, tries to cut it in. And it's cleared away by Newfound inside the 18, close to the 6. Fleming plays it back out top, trying to find Stoak. Tech couldn't control it. It's all the way through everyone and out of bounds for a Bears throw-in. Wind continuing to pick up here, coming from behind the camera across the field. 12:19 to go in the first half. 1-0 Belmont ahead on the road. High lob. Batted around near midfield. It's sent out for a Red Raiders throw-in. So you got the sun to battle. That's going to be a big factor for Newfound in the second half as the sun continues to set off to the right of the screen here. So can the Red Raiders take advantage of a foul behind the play here? So a free kick coming to Newfound. So now is when the Bears have to capitalize. They need to really get on the board here in the next 11 and a half minutes, tie things up and have the momentum going into the second half, because they're now going to be on the back foot with the wind coming into their face, mostly going right to left across your screen and across the field from behind us, but also that sun kind of facing the same direction. Played towards the corner of the 18, knocked away by Belmont. Good defensive play there by the back four. Subs coming in. Lulu McKellar will have a seat, and rightfully so. She has worked hard here in the first half. So move things around for the Bears. Autumn Brawley will step back to the back four. Big gap between the defensive line right now for Newfound in the middle of the midfielders and the strikers. Opens a lot of space for Belmont. Something Newfound has to be careful of here on a counterattack. Played up the line. Karkek under pressure. Plays it back into the middle. 50-50, stolen away by Belmont. Sent forward, Rodriguez. Fleming right side, plays it back across traffic. Still loose inside the 18, shot and a score. Lexi Bassett couldn't get down in time. Caught her by surprise and a 2-0 lead for Belmont. With just under 10 minutes, or actually right at the 10-minute mark remaining in the first half. Looked like it was Sierra Bork, the junior number 1, getting the goal. Well, again, we'll confirm everything at the half. We're back underway. Carlson chases down, wins possession back, takes a little shove, still battling for the 50-50 ball. Good work there from Emma Carlson, the sophomore. Bears just trying to get it forward. Loose ball, knocked around at midfield. Brawley trying to find some help. Has it come over Rebecca Dillon. Stays just in bounds along the sideline and now out off the Raiders, and subs coming in both ways. 8:46 to go first half. Two nothing lead for Belmont on the road in this season opener here in 2020. Took a lot of effort, not only by the players to stay protected, the coaches to run some tough practices and make sure the kids stayed safe, but it's also the administration and faculty that have done so much at all the schools, not just Newfound and Belmont, to get a season underway. All the schedules made last spring had to change really constantly leading up the last couple of weeks just to play more of these regional pockets to try to keep the teams even safer. You're not heading over to the Seacoast or down towards Nashua this year. You're just doing what you can. But hats off to everyone in this unprecedented time, making sports happen once again here in the great state of New Hampshire. Cut back. Fleming trying to feed it forward, and Bork just jumped there a little bit early. So here Bjork really trying to time that line, but that's the issue. If you're running too vertical, good read by the Bears defensive four. They were flat, but they stopped just enough to catch her in the offside position. Really want to see those attacks for both teams across the line, played into space. You can see the line in front of you. You can time your run better than that vertical north-south. Red Raiders on the attack again, played over the top. And an easy stop there coming out for Lexi Bassett. She'll punt this towards Murphy and out of bounds. Bassett comes down with the snag. Loose ball. Sent on an attack, and shot just misses and hits the outside of the left post. Good shot by Belmont from distance to attack the senior number 23 with the cannon of a foot. Just misses the mark with under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Fleming knocks it down, steals it away. Good pressure from the Bears on the far sideline, and it's going to earn them a throw-in. Say it came off of Fleming. Worked far side, played through the lanes, cut off by the Bears. Brawley sends it back. It's going to go out for a corner kick. The third one of the game for Belmont here with 4:48 to go in the first half. Again, wind coming across the field, so it's going to lift this ball up in the air a little bit more. Sun not really a factor. Belmont will bring one in late towards the goal line. Going to play one towards the penalty spot. Headed away nicely by Newfound. Karkak doing well, number 5. Another throw in here for Belmont. Fleming, a touchback, lob towards the top of the 18. Playing through everyone. Murphy showing off her speed to win possession. She's fouled before it goes out of bounds on the bump. Coming from Ella Irving, the junior. Good work by Kiara Murphy, the freshman, with some speed. Played up towards her. It's off the toe and out of bounds. Near sideline. Bjork trying to go one-on-one. Murphy has it stolen off of her foot momentarily. But again, beautiful numbers back by Newfound. And it's out of bounds on the near side. Tucked into the corner. Bjork can't get it deep. Out for another throw-in. Here Murphy battling hard here. Cross towards the top of the 18 again. Through traffic, loose ball. Bjork had a goal the last time. This one launched from distance, up and over the crossbar. And out for a goal kick. Molly Sotak, the senior, again with an opportunity from distance. Coming up on the 2 minutes to go in the first half. Clock should stop. And the time will be kept with the referees down on the field. Stolen away by Fleming on the goal kick. Played far side, but it's out of bounds. And subs coming in for the Bears. See Murphy heading off. Tremendous work by the freshman since subbing into the game. Clock still running here. Should be stopped. 2 minutes to go. Time with the officials on the field. Stolen away by the Red Raiders. That's Deanna Bjork trying to play one in. She'll get a quick throw in near side. Thrown inside the box. Loose ball. 50-50 effort. Bears defense coming up strong once again. Dillon now over, back into the game onto the left wing. Can't chase it down. Bounces through 3 different players. And it's played out far side for a throw-in. Just about 1 minute to go here in the first half. Final seconds ticking away in the opening frame. Bears trying to get a counterattack going, trying to get some offense here late in the first half. It'll be played out near midfield. Newfound getting some numbers forward. Good, strong throw into the middle. Walker couldn't control it. Bounces near. She spun away, expecting a pass. Belmont comes away with possession. They'll have space in the midfield. Bjork playing a little give and go. Chance for one more effort. Horn sounds. Play continues on because it's supposed to be kept with the officials, not the actual game clock with the final 2 minutes of the half. So some confusion on the field, but it's kept with the officials in the final 2 minutes. That's what they're signaling to each other for the stoppage times. So we continue on here in the first half, throw in far side. Chance for one more attack for Belmont here in the first half. Toe poked forward, and an easy grab there for Lexi Bassett. She'll punt it, maybe an attack on with the officials for Newfound. And there's the whistle to end the first half. So far it was a good opening few minutes for both teams. Coming out of the gate to start the 2020 season, we saw Newfound with some good attacks here on the left, using the winter advantage, got some shots in on goal, but then had to play defense from there. Belmont able to work in the midfield, tic-tac-toe passing, but Newfound got the numbers back perfectly. They just got to work on their set pieces in the defensive side. That first goal coming off a corner kick, then a little bit of miscommunication on the markup in the middle, and that's how it sits right now. 2-0 Belmont at the break. We'll step aside, take a quick commercial break, and get ready for second half kickoff. You're watching Newfound Regional High School Girls Soccer here on the Granite State Sports Network. So back here, Newfound. Start of the second half. Belmont with a 2-0 lead after the first 40 minutes of action. Dan Salzer here in the Granite State Sports Network, along our entire staff, bringing you complete coverage of this one.
Go green, stay with it. Get open.
Teams have switched ends.
Go. Stay with it, follow it.
Newfound coming out with some new energy here again to start the half. As you saw to start the game, just went just out of the reach and out of bounds. Glidden tried to get there in time. Loose ball at midfield, and it's going to go in favor of Newfound. Again, clock just starting to run, so it's a couple minutes behind at the moment. 38-36 to go right now in the second half. Glidden trying to push it forward. No one home for the Bears in the back line of Belmont. Clears it up to midfield. Fleming under pressure, trying to settle it down. Keller back into the game after a late substitution to get some rest before the break. Has a good stop there in the midfield. And great crowd here, just off to our right in the bleachers between the baseball field and the soccer field. Kept in along the end line, in towards the 6. Back into pressure though, dangerous opportunity. And a good stop there for the Bears. Bassett doing well. Keller, all the time in the world, trying to play it forward and working out to the left wing. Newfound with possession, trying to get the attack going on the left side. Abby Bauer trying to get control. It's out of bounds. Still battling. Newfound trying to play that over the top again. Got some height on the backside for Belmont. Probably want to play that into space, into the corner, trying to get that one touch, then get the cross in. We have numbers crashing in weak side. It's going to come for Newfound for sure. Again, Newfound girls soccer will be right back in action. Here at home on Monday, they'll take on Interlinks. We'll have delayed coverage of that for you as well here on the Granite State Sports Network. One timed over the top the other way by the Red Raiders near side. Foot race on, and it's kept nicely inbound by Fleming. Touch in the middle. Eric can't control it cleanly. Newfound out the other way. The chess match continues. Bjork finds her sister up top, and Sierra played the one touch towards the middle for Fleming. And this one shot wide by Deanna Bjork. Good effort on there for Belmont. .35 to go. In regulation, 2-0. Red Raiders have the lead. Turned over on the short goal kick. It's going to roll through on Bassage. Will cover it up. And it'll be a throw in for Belmont.
Win it,
Looks like change in goal as well for Belmont here in the second half. It looks like Emma Cochran, the senior, number 5 in goal. No confirmation on that. So we don't have communication with the sideline on the far side of the field here this afternoon. 50-50 straight up into the sun. Belmont with possession momentarily. Good work by the Bears to clear it away past midfield. Hopped over the foot of Bowers, who tried to chase it down. Still hustling for it. Back into the middle. Bears trying to get some possession time going. Played near side. Glidden trying to chip it over the top. And it's cleared away from pressure. Numbers back for the Bears. Fleming bounces off a couple of defenders, still chasing it down. On in here is Sierra Bjork. Shot and a save. Loose ball. Great save in goal for Lexi Bassett once again. First time she's really been tested here in the second half, and it was a tremendous save. So it will be another corner kick. 4th one of the game. First one here in the second half. Couple of subs coming in for Belmont. You see them stacking up top once again. See one run in towards goal. Gonna go front post. Dropped in nicely. Still there, right into the hands of Bassett again. Good positioning in goal from Lexi Bassett, the junior. Big collision with Glidden in midfield. Stolen away by the Red Raiders. Intensity picking up here in the second half for sure. Keller, a little bit of a tug. And I'll go for a throw in. Could have been called a foul there, but referee let him play on. And it's chested out of bounds. Again, still with the second half advantage with Belmont, with the sun behind them. Going right to left and the win. Bassett making back-to-back tremendous saves for the Bears in goal. Glidden trying to step up, trying to allow no turn defensively. You don't want to pressure too high, or too aggressively, I should say, this high, because then you allow him an easy out. You just kind of contain him into the corner, and this is what you get. A very deep throw and great defensive plays there by the Bears this far up the field. Headed around, and it's going to go off of Newfound, out for a goal kick. But heads-up plays coming from Glidden. Stoppage for more subs. Short kick by Cochran. Newfound with pressure deep in that far corner. The Red Raiders able to get out of pressure towards the middle of the field. Soda couldn't control it. And it's off Newfound and out of bounds. Knocked around top of the 18 and cleared away momentarily.
Pressure, Green, get it out!
Left-footed kick, chested down by McKellar. That one's off her arm. Clock is going to stop, and we're going to have a penalty kick here for the handball inside the 18. So the first penalty kick of the season goes in favor of Belmont. Unlucky. McKellar there just had her arm down and just unintentionally came off her forearm, and we're going to have a penalty shot. Rebecca Fleming, the senior, number 7, will take it for Belmont. Bassett come up with another big save. She can't come off her line until it's touched. Fleming waiting for the whistle. Good strike, far side, goal. Picked it perfectly. Rebecca Fleming gets the third goal of the game and a 3-0 lead for Belmont. So a whistle here on the illegal kick. Start on the wrong side. So we're back underway. Newfound finds themselves in a little bit of a hole here. 3-0. Early action here in the second half. Off Rebecca Fleming's penalty shot. Played in towards the 18 again. Played over the top and out for a goal kick. So you see the chess match continuing. Now Belmont, who was trying to play over the top a little bit too much in the first half. Now playing it more on the floor, trying to find those passing lanes, trying to play into space and move onto it, because they realized trying to play direct at Newfound. Newfound was defending perfectly in the first half. It's opened up some more opportunities for the Red Raiders here in the second 40. Worked up near sideline, one touch back in towards the middle. Played to empty space in the corner for Irving, just out of a reach out for a throw in for Newfound. Again, plenty of action for Newfound Bears athletics here in the Granite State Sports Network throughout the fall season. And we talked about girls soccer back in action here at home on Monday at 4 o'clock against Interlakes. Boys will have their season opener here at home, or actually their home opener, I should say, next Thursday the 24th at 4 p.m. right here on the Granite State Sports Network. And we'll bring football action for you next Saturday as well, live on GSSN. We can get a signal high enough up on the football field as a 2 p.m. kickoff. Again, check out GraniteStateSN.com and our portal page. Find out all the details of our coverage here in the fall season for NHIAA athletics. Long throw in, headed back in towards the 6, loose ball. One touch opportunity, takes a deflection, a shot and a goal for Belmont. Took a couple of deflections and a big goal there for the Red Raiders. 4-0 Belmont out ahead in this season opener. I believe it's here, Bjork once again, her second of the game. And she will be subbed out. Just kind of dropped into her lap and a good one-time volley from her, the junior. And nothing that Bassett could do. Looking in the sun, you can see trying to shield off to our left, but just a perfect shot inside the near post. Tough for any netminder to handle. Tack once again for Belmont. Cleared away nicely by Newfound out to the far side. Just under 27.5 minutes to go here in regulation. Chip towards the middle. Left off for help. Good defensive stop once again by the Bears, stepping up, timing that perfectly. Again, you wouldn't believe that this is a first ever game varsity level for girls soccer here in Newfound. And yes, they might be down 4-0, but some of the stuff they're doing, especially the defensive side of things, timing their step-ups, not overcommitting. It's just the little details they've got to work out as this shortened season progresses towards the postseason in a little over a month's time. Again, who to mark up on special teams and the set pieces and the corner kicks and the free kicks towards their 18. When to drop off, but they've caught the Red Raiders offside a couple of times. There's a good communication on the back line. It's these type of passes that's very difficult to defend. But Newfound doing well once again on the near side. They'll try to work it up the touchline. One-time effort towards the middle.
Go after it, Green. Be aggressive.
Lobbed over the top. McKellar trying to chest it down to herself. Just a little bit too hard out of her reach. Played forward, though, by the Bears.
Pressure.
The other fans trying to encourage the Newfound side all around us.
There we go.
Good step up once again by the Bears. Timeout is Autumn Brawley again, number 20. One deflects out for another goal kick. Heading towards the midpoint of the second half. More substitutions coming in for the Red Raiders. They'll rotate their positions on the field. Move some players around.
Get in front.
Eric will move to the near side.
This is your ball.
And Brooklyn Eric play back over the top. And Bjork will try to keep it alive and does so along the end line. Bears caught deep in their own end in the corner, defending it nicely. And again, you have that first and second layer, and that's where they've been able to clear a lot of these crosses away from pressure here this afternoon because they're set up beautifully defensively. It's just the little mistakes that have cost them here in this game so far. Played up top. 1-on-2, just out of the reach. Again, playing into the wind, so it's playing a helpful hand for the Bears. A lot of these passes pretty much foot to foot, running on into space. McKellar, here's a footstep, plays it over the top nicely. Bauer senses the pressure, takes the shove, and draws the foul.
Get up there, girls. Get up there, Newfound.
Good work by Abby Bauer. Bauer, the junior, here for Newfound, a set piece. Wind really gusting, coming across the field from behind the camera. Bauer gets a foot on it, knocks it inside the 18, and it's going to be a corner kick. We'll see where it is. It might be just a throw. See what side of the flag it was on. As subs come in, it will be the first corner kick for Newfound, and slew of subs coming into the game for the Bears. First corner kick. Team history coming up. Brawley plays it in nicely, takes the deflection though away. Chased down by Newfound, but it's cleared away by the Red Raiders all the way over midfield. Good design. You don't want it too close to the netminder. Really go for that penalty spot. Just an unlucky bounce for Newfound. Counterattack on, but again, numbers back for the Bears. They swallow it up and push it back up towards midfield. Intensity picking up once again, getting late in regulation. Cleared away from pressure, again outside the box. Numbers forward for Newfound. Heavy touch, good defense there from the Red Raiders. Good step up. And it looks like that was Courtney Bjork, number 10, with that perfectly timed defensive stop on the near side. It goes right back to her. She'll pop it up. 50-50 ball. Belmont with possession. They'll work it out and swing it to the right side. Tapped up the touchline. Played forward. It came off of a Red Raiders leg. So in favor of Newfound once again. They'll try to push numbers forward now. Still leaving 4 in the back. We'll see if that changes at all. Head coach Amy Smith here, trying to get some momentum forward. Down 4-0. Do you try to move up one more player? Put McKellar a little bit farther up into the midfield, trying to give her foot a chance to kind of play over the top onto some of these runs that we've seen throughout the afternoon. But not the case as of yet. See a little bit more from Belmont. They were Both teams are really a 4-4-2 formation in the first half. Belmont changing it, putting more numbers forward because they have the consistent attack here in the second half. This is played out of bounds on the far side, and it goes for the Bears. Just over 21 minutes to go in regulation. 4-0 Belmont. Push, but play continues. Red Raiders still with possession. Threw a ball in for Fleming. Just out of her reach, though, and bats it off her line to swallow it up. Good punt by the junior, and it's going to go in favor of Newfound.
Way to stay with it. Here we go, Green. Get open.
Settled down near side. Walker under pressure, leaves it off for help. Funny bounce. Walker couldn't chase down the loose ball. McKellar trying to shield nicely. It's swung all the way across to the right side for the Red Raiders in front of their own bench. And it will go out for a Newfound throw-in. And a whistle here. They're going to move the throw back, just trying to sneak a little bit too far up on the line. Again, fans tune in tomorrow morning here on the Granite State Sports Network. So we'll have live coverage of Mascoma girls varsity soccer at 10 a.m. over in Canaan. They'll take on Cardinals of Stevens High School. Again, 10 a.m. kickoff with coverage starting at about 9:45 for their senior day ceremony. Mascoma trying to get their senior day games in first game of the season just in case anything changes with the pandemic. Bears trying to get an attack going. This one shielded nicely in a whistle and a handball, so good opportunity. Best one so far the second half for Newfound right here in the set piece. Brawley will take the kick. Again, about 40 yards out. See who her target's going to be. Brawley plays it short. McKellar, heavy touch straight up, couldn't settle it down. And it's out the other way. Brawley doing well defensively, chasing it down all the way back. Steps over the foot of her defender and plays it forward. Here come the Bears on the left side. Man, it's cleared away from pressure. One touch lobbed over the middle. McKellar trying to settle it down. She's shielded away from the ball.
Here you go, girls. Take that ball.
Push to the near side.
It's yours.
Foot race on. Riley Barney defending well on the right side. She'll get the throw in and play it forward.
Get on that, Green. Get on it.
Played into space. Barney looking for help. Just out of Brawley's reach. Barney, here's the footstep, cuts to her right foot. Beautiful ball over the top. Loose one there and nearly chased on by Natalie Walker. Just a half step further. She's chesting that down and she's in on goal all alone, 1-0. So close there for the Bears. We're in the final 15 minutes here in regulation.
Here we go, Green. Win this. Get it back. Here we go, Newfound. Big D. Get it back.
Throwing towards the flag, foot race towards the touchline, and it will go out for a goal kick. Big gust of wind now.
Here we go, Green. Win this.
Again, going mostly right to left. Big advantage for Belmont here in the second half, and they've taken advantage of it. Adding 2 in the first, 2 here in the second. 4-0 lead late in regulation for the Red Raiders in this season opener. But a lot of positive things so far this game for Newfound. Good step defensively to win possession back. Connelly doing great work, has it on her foot. Just got tripped up trying to play that left-footed pass out to the wing. Back into space the other way. Avery with a good step up. Barney over the top. Good effort on foot race here. Walker just can't get it there in time. Cochran off her line nicely to gather it up, but good setup on the right side on the counterattack by Newfound. Cochran with a good punt. Played in the space. Bjork the only one up top. Able to play it back in for some help. Deanna Bjork rolls this one towards goal, and it's gathered up by Bassett. Approaching the final quarter of an hour now. Walker. Maybe a little bit of a hole in the arm against her. Ref doesn't see it, play on, and it's out the other side.
Go Newfound!
50-50 far side. It's going to go out of bounds here on the Bears. Another correction, it's going to be a handball, so a set piece out on the wing. So a chance for another one for the Red Raiders. Look for them to play it over the top again. You can still treat it like a corner kick from this angle and distance, trying to play it towards that penalty spot. That's where it goes. Loose ball, flicked over everyone, and it's in the back of the net. Little miscommunication on the markups. Perfect execution by Belmont. And it's an easy tap in and a 5-0 lead for the Red Raiders on the road in this season opener. Again, you wonder how much of a factor the sun was there for the defense of Newfound. I don't think Lexi Bassett really saw it until it was right next to her inside the 6. Tough break there for the Bears. Fleming left side. Gets past one defender, taking it towards the corner. She'll lift this inside the 18. Backdoor cut. Bjork just couldn't get there in time. Indiana Bjork, number 2. And a foul called here on Belmont. Played over the top. Too far away from any runs coming, but Newfound still getting attacks through the middle.
Here we go, Green, one us. There we go.
Back the other way, offside the call. Again, great job by Newfound with the communication on the back line. Just holding up enough on that vertical run to get possession back. They call a handball here towards midfield.
Here we go, Green.
So the wind settles down for a moment. And a little reprieve of the drop in temperature in the last half an hour or so. Lifted towards the top of the 18, headed away nicely by the Bears. And it's pushed far side. Newfound Looking for numbers forward. Collision inside the center circle. And it's taken away by Courtney Bjork. Gerpig looking for options. Bears take it away again. Big gust of wind into their face, though, trying to get the counterattack going. If it sounds like a hurricane in the microphone, it's because it is a hurricane in the microphone right now. We're holding everything down in the elements in the production area. I hope you guys are enjoying at home. Pushed up by Belmont in the midfield. Brawley again. She's been everywhere defensively here in the second half for the Bears. Gets another win, but pushes it out of bounds on the far side. 50-50 far sideline's going to spin out of bounds. Back underway after the substitutions. Played over the top, into space for Newfound. And a little trip up there, Walker couldn't control. Stolen away by Newfound again on the near side. Barney over the top. Numbers coming forward just a little bit too late. Good work for Cochran off her line to gather up again, just outside the 6. Good punt coming. And shown off there with a foot of Emma Cochran, the senior. And on goal, Bassett off her line, and an easy stop for her. It's under 10 minutes to go here in regulation. 5-0 lead for Belmont here in the season opener, the first game for girls soccer. A new era begins for Newfound. Stonick has it partially tipped on a delivery over the top. Cleared back out the other way. It's going to be a deep throw in here for the Bears, just beyond their bench into the shadows on the far side of the field. Knocked around near the midline. Fleming left side has a couple of defenders. Again, that first and second level. She gets past the first. Left foot clear towards the 6. Bassett gets a piece of it for the save. Cleared away from a one-time bid on the back door. Junior getting another big save, her third big one here in the second half alone. And 50-50s here in the midfield. Walker's settling it down. Barney, left foot through traffic. No one there, though, for the Bears. Good step far side. Once again, Dillon getting the foot in the way. Can't control it cleanly, though. Counterattack on for the Red Raiders. Fleming gets past the defender. Has it on her left foot. Has help. Little tripped up from behind. Played left side, shot just misses the near post. Darcy Stone, the freshman, with a good opportunity here on the near side in the closing moments. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Couldn't fully turn. It's going to come off of a Red Raider player. They're going to say a throw in for Newfound. A little confusion for everyone. Towards Walker, out of her reach. It's tapped forward the other way. Bjork will head that one up. Pushed away from the Bears' defensive line. Attack back on again, trying to go through the middle. Cleared away nicely by Newfound. Again, got to get numbers forward. Love to see them get on the board here. Avoid the shutout. And clock will stop with 2 minutes to go. Time will be kept with the officials on the field. In towards the middle, big contact and a foul called here. Good position coming on the set piece for Newfound. See what Brawley can do here with a free kick. Couple of targets on the right side for a better angle. Belmont getting numbers behind. It's going to be in on goal, and a good save from Cochran coming into the second half. Why not? You're that close. You're about 30 yards out. She's got the leg and a good shot, just going against a tall goalkeeper who can snag in the corner. But good set piece taken by the Bears. Another attack on. Again, good stamina here by both teams to start this season. And we'll roll out of bounds on the near side.
Here we go, Green. This is you. Get in there, Green.
Whistles will move the throw in deeper. Ellie Barney will take the throw. Good one inside the 18. Headed back to her. Tries to beat a defender. Good step out defensively, though, by Courtney Bjork. And she'll get a throw in on the near side. Loose ball in the midfield. Walker trying to shield it, trying to play it forward, and it does so. Stoddard lobs it up into pressure, headed down. McCartack, she had a good defensive stop in the first half and gets another one there to prevent the breakaway. Fleming towards the top of the box. Again, that defensive back four for the Bears comes up big once again. Wind continuing to swirl around the field, and another offside call here on the Red Raiders. Again, something for Belmont to look at going forward. A little bit too much north-south, especially in the first half where they got caught off a few times. Just got to work across that back line of their opponent a little bit more. Played into space, good idea for the Bears. 50-50, that's off a Red Raider leg. And it came off of Stone.
Here we go, Newfound, be aggressive, girl. Here we go. Who's there? Follow it.
Barney near side, and play on, unintentional, off her arm, the official says. Clock stop with 2 minutes to go. And a whistle. And the official blows the horn, so the time was off on the scoreboard. So that's going to do it here at Newfound. The final score, 5-0 in favor of Belmont. A great game to start the shortened season here in 2020. Both teams came out with energy, wanting to start this season, especially Newfound, getting their inaugural game as a varsity program. Got some chances early on that left side, got shots in on goal, then had to weather the storm. First goal for Belmont came on that corner kick, a little miscommunication on the markups, but so impressed with how Newfound played on the defensive side, always getting numbers back, always having that first, second, and sometimes even the third layer of defense going to prevent a lot of these through passes to get inside the 18. You see Lexi Bassett here in the second half alone come up with 3 tremendous saves to keep her side in it, but it's the experience of Belmont. It's that tic-tac-toe passing. They tried to go over the top too much in the first half. They got that settled down in the second. They had the sun to their advantage in the second half. They had the wind to the advantage in the second half, and they used that very, very effectively. But you've got to tip your hat off to both teams as they'll do the cool-down jog. No handshakes here this year because of COVID, but coming over to thank the fans and a very good crowd here this afternoon. But that's going to do it for us here in Bristol, New Hampshire, here on the Granite State Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in. Again, we'll be back in action tomorrow, back up at Mascoma for girls soccer taking on Stevens at 10 a.m. And we'll be right back here at Newfound next Monday afternoon. Again, it'll be tape delayed due to the limited internet access here at the field, but we'll be back for girls soccer as they take on Interlakes right here in the Granite State Sports Net. For our entire crew, our cameraman and Gavin Cook, our producer this afternoon, and Andrew Wazalewski, I'm Dan Salzer. Final score for the final time, it's Belmont 5, Newfound 0. We will see you once again back here at Newfound on Monday.